What's up, Vlogwax? Today is going to be a special sketchbook tour video. Why? For two main reasons. For one, this is probably the quickest sketchbook I've ever finished. I obviously attribute it to the fact that it's a pretty small book. I mean, look at it. But also, due to the fact that this is one of the few sketchbooks I actually completed all the way through. So, this is definitely going to be interesting. I did kind of give up towards the end, but let me just be honest, it counts because I did put something on the pages. So, potato. Also, whenever there's a blanket here, it's because the backside makes a really annoying scratchy sound, and because of the pipe cleaners against anything like any sort of hard surface. So it was driving me nuts because I originally recorded this. I was like, I can't do this. I have to have something underneath. So yeah. Also, this is like candy core themed or whatever. And yeah, let's just dive right in. Alright, I love this page thread. I hope it shows up super well on camera because it's like really, really bright, really saturated. Had a lot of fun with this. Personally, I like this one more because this one's just I like how this one's more chaotic and all that. Also, I did attempt, so like when I bought this book in California, but I couldn't really do much in the book because usually when I get new sketchbooks and I'm like out somewhere like at school or wherever, I try to do it when I'm at home because that's where all my supplies are. So I actually decorated the page when I was in California because I bought acrylic paints there, and then I waited until I got home to actually do something in the book. So yeah, technically speaking, the first page was done in California, and I think that's pretty neat. Oh boy. Okay. Now write Nikki Maxwell's name. Alright. OMG, I'm dying. And then she does the fucking Family Guy death pose. And then there's me said. I just really love the Death Note Diaries AU thing that I've made. It's just probably like the funniest and most fun thing I've done. It's been keeping me occupied all summer. I'm just enjoying it. I literally binge watched Death Note a week ago, and it's still great. Still awesome. I love it. It is a great series. Like, literally, I do recommend you watch because it's actually really short. It's like 37 episodes, and I don't know how long the manga is, but yeah, I mean, it's a good watch. Like, even if you do binge watch and you don't like it, it's like you didn't lose too much over, you know? 37 episodes is pretty bingeable within like a week or maybe a couple of weeks if you're a moderately busy person or if you don't have much to do during the summer. So, I recommend it. Anyway, we got a science-y themed collage page. I was trying to really do a lot of collage stuff because it's when I don't know what to draw, I just collage stuff. Anyway, this was based on a Tumblr ask where someone was like, what if Nikki and Elle met each other or something like that? And I was like, oh, they probably work together, and Nikki would probably think that he's weird at first, but then they would be like, well, we don't like Mackenzie or Leigh, so let's just, let's go after him, because we both know both of them are like scheming to do some terrible stuff. Anyway, this is my OC Curly. He's a clown. And this is based on a little concept I had where I was like, what if instead of regular IV bags, we put them in balloons, and it's a clown. So I figured, oh, that fits Curly pretty well because he's a clown. So yeah. And then, I don't know why I did this actually I did upside down because I didn't realize it was upside down, because that's the thing I hate about sketchbooks sometimes is that you can't tell like what's right side up or whatever, so you end up doing the wrong side and you're like, fuck. So, that's what happened here. It's supposed to be like very cottagecore-ish or whatever. A lot of mushrooms. Yeah. And I like this one. This one's cool. Beauty inside and out. And how you get it? Because the character is going, it's in, but out. It's coming out of the hands, inside out. I don't know. Just, it's one of those things. Oh yes, this is great. Okay. This is when, the Dragon Quest Monsters game got announced about Sorrow, and I drew, this is supposed to be Gordon Ramsay yelling at Sorrow because there's like a DLC or whatever where Sorrow is wearing a chef's outfit. So I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if Sorrow was like getting yelled at by Gordon Ramsay? And that's his true villain origin story. That's why he wants to get the Secret of Evolution and stuff. Not because, humans killed his girlfriend, but because Gordon Ramsay yelled at him about his cooking. He's doing his best.
you've got the nerve to tell me that some of them are fine. Wishy-washy, not even seasoned, and do you know what, more importantly, they're boiled. You donkey!
I think I'm gonna get the game, but I'm gonna wait because it kind of is giving me like Dragon Quest Treasures vibes with how it looks, sort of, and just, I don't know. A lot of spin-off games have just been kind of iffy for me, so I'm gonna wait and see what other people say in the gameplay, and then we're probably gonna get it, because I'm not really a pre-order person unless it's like something I really know I'm gonna like, and I'm interested, but I'm not like, I don't want to dive headfirst into it. Anyway, this is new, well, technically not new. This is a sketch of a character for something. I don't want to say it's a project, but it's like its own little thing. I don't even know, I don't know if I should explain it or not, but I'm just gonna keep it as, I'm just gonna kind of keep it a bit of a mystery. Let's just say her name is Candy Fraser, and she's a bunny that likes strawberries a lot. She's like the type of person that worships strawberry shortcake. And then we have the other two characters, and there's another one, but he's way at the end. So yeah, we have Angelina, who's like an angel being, and then we have Felix. Ignore that. Just ignore it. There's nothing to worry about here. Felix is definitely a very nice, innocent person with no malicious or malevolent tendencies at all. Definitely not any issues. This was like based on a Tumblr post where it was like Pride Month going to Demon, and then there was another one that was Pride Month to Emo, and I drew them with the rainbow outfits because I was like, oh, ha 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 ha, funny. And this was me attempting to do something with these cheap markers that can kind of be used as a watercolor, but I did a terrible job at it, and I was trying to draw eye, and it looks awful, and I hate it. And I want to cry because I was gonna make it into like a short, and it just didn't work out, so I'm disappointed. Bug fan art, but honestly it was just Radiant Joe, because Radiant Joe is the best character of all time. He has such amazing dialogue, such great character development. I really like that one moment Radiant Joe was like, you know what, let's make circus legal. I thought that was a really great and iconic moment for him. That was really establishing his character. I really love him, and I really hope that he gets better dialogue in the future. He's such a great character. Anyway, just Doodles. Yeah, these are all like, well, not all these two, and these three are all characters for like I don't want to say it's another secret, but it's like a whole OC world that's like kind of like my current OC world, but in its own universe. And I'm kind of just keeping it under wraps because there's a lot of characters and I'm trying to work on them all at once, and I want to kind of release them all at once, sort of, so that way they're all not being worked on or whatever, you know what I mean, like a finished product. There's gonna be more being added progressively or whatever, but it's just one of those things. But yeah, it's gonna be mystery. We're not gonna show what the heck's in back here. It's totally a mystery and totally not something terrible and stupid I drew. Oh, it's Darwin, but it's all Ivan. Oh, what is this bit? Anyway, and I drew this when I was at work on break. Anyway, this is a little poem thingamabopper. And also, this is actually a cutout that my sister-in-law gave me. She gave me this like little hole puncher, but with hearts. So if you wanted to punch a hole, you can punch a hole, but it's heart-shaped. And I think that's really cute. And also, like, there's a little dispenser of the papers, and you can, like, you know, use the papers, like little hearts for, like, I don't know, confetti or something. I think it's cute. Anyway, a little poem. An ode to love, your heart beats in all its glory. I don't know what that means, but it's cute, I guess. McDonald. And then we have these three characters that are based on a dream I had. So they had these weird orbs that they were carrying and had pets, but I never include them in the final design. And yes, they're very like rainbow bright, what is it, like 80s fantasy character, fantasy doll mascot type vibe going on. That's like definitely the intention I had. when I designed these characters, and they're called the Birthday Guardians. We have Cherry, Charmberry, Lavender Lullaby, and I renamed her to Sunny Bright as a homage to Rainbow Bright because that was like the inspiration for all of them. Oh boy, this is definitely gonna date the video because this is the Grimace Shake challenge, and it's Till about to drink the Grimace Shake, and Ivan's just warning him like, Till, don't do it, and then he dies. That's definitely how round 6 is gonna go. Vivino Sex told me herself, he was like, yeah, Till is just going to straight up drink the Grimace Shake and then die, and then Ivan's gonna be really upset by that. That's definitely what's gonna happen, guys. You definitely trust me. Anyway, Needy Schumer fan art, even though I've never played the game. Look, you know I really like a character or a concept or a game or whatever, or like a thing, if I draw fan art for it and I've never played or watched it, like that's how you know I love it that much. And I love the design. I love this. Like, look, I even had little swirls because I went that nuts with it because I love it so much. I did mess on the face. You can barely see it, but there's like a cutout. Like if you see the weird line. But yeah, I just had fun with this. This was cute. Ooh, art fight. This was the first attack I did for Endercat, and I forgot the kid's name, but for art fight I just kind of did these sketches because I was like, I'm not doing digital art this year because it's too hard. It's too hard. I'm tired. So all I did was just sketch my sketchbook, and that's probably why I went through so many pages. Anyway, drew this for my birthday in the morning. Like as soon as I woke up, I was like, I'm gonna draw this so I could post it on YouTube. And yeah, I turned 22, oh my gosh, and it was probably the shittiest birthday I've ever had. I would say this is probably like the second shittiest one. The first was when I turned 16, and I was at like a pre-college thing, and I was in like an animation class, and I spent my evening not enjoying the fireworks or whatever. I was in an empty classroom with like maybe like 2 other people working on animation walk cycles. It was so sad. It was such a crappy time. But the good news was my dorm mates gave me like a little paper that was like, hey, happy birthday, because they didn't know it was my birthday because I didn't say it was my birthday, because I'm like, I don't want to draw attention, you know. That's why when I went to work I was like, I'm not gonna say it's my birthday. So yeah, I just kind of, you know, I just kind of went through the day and just did my thing, and then I went home, and then I relaxed, and then my brother and sister-in-law came over, and we just kind of vibed, and that was about it. More art fight attacks. Get their names, they elude me. But I had a lot of fun with this. I did not do too much with this for like the mixed media elements, like the stickers, because I just didn't have anything that was very like fitting for it, but this I kind of did. And then we have something cursed because I can't seem to get rid of Death Note. We have Luca as Light Yagami and Light Yagami as Luca, and I don't know how I feel about it. And then we have L as Huna because that's a thing. I don't know how I feel about this, but I didn't know who else L would be because like it just kind of makes sense, you know. It was a funny idea in the moment. Anyway, then we have, this is old as shit. It's like probably like 2014 or something, and this is the redraw. Oh my gosh, it was just a quick sketch thing. I wasn't trying to do anything too serious. Yeah, it looks way better. She's giving me Powerpuff vibes. I don't know why. Then we have another art fight attack. Forget the name once again. I'm just gonna, I forget everything, okay? I don't write these things down. They're just, if you want to see them, they're on my art fight. I'll link it in the description. Anyway, then we have some more Death Note Diary sketches. We have Light, we have Nia, we have Mellow, we have Sayu, who's literally, she's Brianna coded. In this AU, she's gonna have Miss Penelope as well. And if you don't know who Miss Penelope is, she is the best character ever. No, she sucks. She's just that one sock puppet that Brianna has that she annoys Nikki with. And then we have Light writing in a diary. It's literally that one redraw where Nikki is holding her diary and she's writing with the freaking... He has the freaking, the pen with little things sticking out of it. I can't with this. Oh my gosh. Then we have Well, these are just 2 ideas that popped into my head for character designs. I think they're really cute. I just don't like this shade of orange on her. If I could, I would change it to like literally any other color. But in the moment, when I imagined it, it was orange. So, whatever. This was a sketch for the 2,000 plus subscriber special thingamabobber. And then there was the other one. I think I just got lazy towards the end. I sketched them because that's what I do sometimes with like icons. I just sketch them out traditionally, and then I don't scan them either. I just take a picture because that's how lazy I am. Because I'm like, I don't feel like doing this. You know, sometimes you just be like that. Anyway, this was a redraw from. If you saw that one community post where it was like Sakura School Simulator screenshot thingies, this was the one where it's like the nurse character had like blood gushing out of her head. I say that because technically speaking, all you have to do is just like in the game you have to like change the shower water color to red, and then boom, it's blood. So yeah, just did that. Okay. So, this was something for someone in a forum game, a toy house. This is the other character I mentioned earlier. All the other designs, like Candy or whatever. This is Oz. And I was initially going to use this design like for the forum game, but I was like, no, I can't give away this design. This design is too cool. I love it. Like, this is peak character design, honestly. So, yeah. It's like for a thing where it's like based on 3 emojis, and the emojis I think were like lollipop, dynamite, and something else. I think a bow. I don't know, but I like it. And this is actually old drawing. I just cut it out because the background was pretty plain, so I wasn't missing anything. So then I just glued it here, and this page kind of sucks because I don't know what the heck's going on. Anyway, I'm leaving this page blank because I didn't know what to put. Also because I forgot that the page was there. So I was like, oops, I was supposed to draw this on here, but I didn't. This is for my friend Sil. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Sil of their Splatoon character. Very cute. I love it. Very green. I don't use green very often. And then we have like the full body page of Oz. I love this design so much. It's so cute. Ooh, we got Bugbo fan art, but it's human Bugbo. Remember, togetherness makes everything effortless. So yeah, we have all of them. We have Gerbo, we have Bugbo, we have Gradient Joe, we have, I forget his name. This is like Hoppy or something. I don't know. He doesn't show much up in like the episodes. I know there's 2, but like he just kind of shows up at the end. Is like, hey guys, what's up? And like in the last episode, he just straight up shows up and he like carries the mayor's corpse, just his skeletal remains just away, and he's like, see you guys later. And I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you? Anyway, this was like another attack for an artist that I really like. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but I really like the art. Anyway, I actually really like how the sketch came out because I was going for something different since the character's design was very like pastel, and all the other sketches were in blue. So I was like, I'm gonna make this pink just to match the softness. So yeah. Then there was just some stuff. I don't know. This was like another like. It looks like Flash, but it's supposed to be like a lollipop character, but like the wrapper is on, but the eye is sticking out. It doesn't look good or like make sense because you can't really tell, but whatever. And then we have Blue Birthday eating the redacted cake because, you know how you wanted to get a cake, but then you get the wrong type of cake and it becomes this thing and it looks like a bunch of meat and flesh and whatever, and there's eyeballs sticking out of it. Man, I really hate when that happens. And yeah, I was trying to experiment with like style stuff. I really love how this looks. Y'all should have seen how it looks when it first, like, just the line art itself without the coloring. It looks so good. I'm like really in love with this picture. It's probably like one of my favorite things in the sketchbook. And I love the eyes. Like, I'm so proud of this. I love like little eye spikes. I have no idea what they're called, but I remember saw them once and I thought they're weird, but then I was like, I want to try it, and then I tried it, and then I fell in love with it, and I had a phase where I did it all the time, and then I stopped, and now I'm slowly getting back into it. So yeah, another upside down thing because I hate myself. Actually, I just did it by accident. I really like this. I'm just kind of messing around with like styles and how like sketch. I started doing this thing where like I add like a second outline to all my sketches, just because it adds more. I don't know what the word is, but it's like it adds like a I don't know some sort of thing to it. It just I like the vibes. It looks nice. So yeah. Then we're getting towards the end actually. Then we have this is a sketch of a character I got in a forum game on Toy House. Her name is I'm gonna try to say it. Parilla Paprilipon. It's so stupid sounding, but I love it. It just popped in my head. She's a fairy, but I don't know what like her backstory is yet, but she's like one of those people where she seems really nice, but like let's say she and her friend were passing by and she compliments you and she's like, oh my gosh, you look so good in that dress, but in actuality she says to her friend like, oh, she looks like a whale, like, you know what I mean? She's like one of those people, so very not nice. Then we have a collage page. This is the one sketch that I fixed. Yeah, just some sort of gothic thing going on. Yeah, you just want to get towards the end of sketchbooks. I kind of just give up new collages because it makes life easier. Collages aren't like super easy to do because it does take time, but it's less effort than drawing, because usually I don't like to draw towards the end of sketchbooks, which is why I don't usually finish them. I don't try to press myself to finish sketchbooks. I try to at least get most of it done, so that way if there's like a decent amount, that way if there's pages left, it's like not a ridiculous amount, So yeah, this was some weird thing cut out from a book. And then we have this. This one's okay, I guess. I was trying to do that plaid, but it just didn't turn out right. Then we have, this is actually interesting. So when I was a kid, I played Dragon Quest IX a lot. I was very obsessed, and I went through a lot of characters. So I drew 3 of them based on like an old sketch they had. And yeah, so we have Diana, Eriko, and Iris. And Iris was like the main. She was like my favorite because she was like the main one who I would say is like my first ever Dragon Quest OC. And then the other 2 were just like the others that I remembered. I had way more, but I didn't remember because I either restarted pretty quickly or I just didn't remember because I didn't care. Anyway, now this was a fun idea that popped into my head. So it's L, but he has like a scythe, but it's like candy. He's supposed to be like a candy reaper or something. I don't know. It was better in my head. I might redraw it like in my regular style or something, because listen, it sounds cool, and it's just not as cool as it looks here, and I hate it, but it's okay. It's gonna look cooler whenever I draw it. So I gave up again. See, I was trying to do this thing where I was drawing like with the Tombow brush pen, and then I was gonna go over like watercolor to make it kind of look like all fancy, but then it ends up washing out too much, so I had to redo the sketches or like draw over the sketches, and it looks really bad. And these are all from like references I took of myself, and this is my OC Jasper. I hate it. Anyway, then we have Haliel, who's another OC of mine. Halio and Philotea. Halio hates Philotea because Philotea is like a menace to society and just literally like killed people. And Halio's like a cosmic guardian, meaning they have to like, protect the cosmos. And Philotea is a direct threat to the cosmos. So, and Philotea's like, oops, sorry. It's not like I killed a bunch of people or anything. And Halio's like, you goddamn motherfucker. So, yeah. I just want to draw them because, I feel bad when I have a bunch of OCs that I like never draw. And I've been on like a OC reference speed run trying to get through all of them because I have a lot of OCs and I need to draw all of their references so that way I have them, just so that way I can like commission people and stuff and all that. But it's gonna be really hard because I have like nearly 200, but I'm getting there. These are all stickers from this really old childhood book that I have of like it's like nature, animals, and I just put them all together and I was like, okay, I'm done. These stickers do not stick very well. I had to glue some of them down.
volleyball.